Gathered here outside of the Fallon Federal Building in downtown, and they marched all the way down to McKeldin Square. They said that they're standing in solidarity with the detainees, and they're making their voices heard about alleged conditions inside of the ICE office.
ICE out of Baltimore!
A crowd of people protesting the alleged treatment of ICE detainees. Last week, a federal judge in Baltimore issued an emergency order that barred ICE from removing two Maryland women from the continental U.S. Two women who are from Guatemala and El Salvador, respectively, claim that they were detained after they say that they were living in the country for years and regularly checking in with ICE. The women claim that they had no beds, no meals, no soap or showers, and their lawyers called the conditions inhumane, all inside the Baltimore offices.
I am concerned about the allegations of cruel treatment here in the building in our city.
This is one of the many protesters, and they say that the allegations are troubling.
This is a nation of laws, but we are also a nation of immigrants. And these are people who just want their day in court. They want due process. And I think that it's really important to protect that. So I'm here exercising my First Amendment right to speak about it.
We want them to know, if they can hear us, that we're here and we're not going to stop paying attention to what is being done to them.
Amy Lee is with Free State Coalition, which organized this demonstration, and says that they're making their voices clear on what they're asking for.
We want to see everyone get due process as they are entitled to under the Constitution.
This is a major setback, and I don't want to pretend that it isn't, but it's not going to stop us from fighting.
Now, I did reach out to ICE today for a response to these allegations and to the protest, and I have not heard back. But in our past reporting, ICE called those areas holding rooms and not a detention facility. And because of that, they said that it's not subject to national detention standards. They went on to say that they are committed to enforcing immigration laws fairly, safely, and humanely. Reporting live downtown, Kyrie Stewart, WBAL TV 11 News.